Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out more One Foot in the Grave. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. Enjoyed the previous episode, man. I thought it was entertaining, fun, funny throughout the entire thing. It was definitely, some dark stuff, seeing the elderly people being abused and everything. That was cold-blooded. Luckily, Victor came along, called the authorities, and everything was taken care of. But that was cold-blooded. And I did mention how I don't understand why people take on these roles. They know they don't have the patience and all that kind of stuff to deal with people who are like elderly or people who have mental disabilities and all that. I just don't know why people do that. And somebody did mentioned that a lot of people take on those roles because I think it's a sociopath or a psychopath, always mix those up, and they want those positions of power in order to hurt and control people and all that stuff. That's why a lot of people take on roles like police officers like that. And you know what, I never even thought about it that way. That makes sense for sure, man. I know my mom, when she did it for 20-25 years, that's probably more than that. I'm probably undercutting how long she did it, but she had to retire because of her health. And you have to have a big heart and a lot of patience to do those roles, man. There are people who come and go in those roles and they're so mean and they don't have patience and they're very aggressive and yada yada yada, but there's not a lot of oversight. For the most part, you're your own boss when you're doing that stuff, and you just get followed up on periodically. They come and check the clients for bruises and stuff like that. And Tay worked in the field for a short period of time, and same thing with her mom is still doing it. Her mom is a job coach and stuff who works with people who have physical disabilities and mental disabilities. Same thing, a lot of patience, a big heart, and all that. I just always wonder, why do people get in these roles and they're so mean and they're so abusive and all that stuff? But that makes sense. Sociopaths, psychopaths, or whatever you want to call it. I'm probably mix them up, but yeah, that makes sense that people just want to have these positions of power in order to exert them over people and abuse them. This is very cold-blooded stuff, man. But yeah, man, I definitely enjoyed the previous episode, man. I know a couple people said there wasn't a favorite episode, but quite a lot of people said they enjoyed this episode a lot, just like I did. Ash left a really detailed comment, man. I appreciate that. In regards to why it makes such a good episode, and one piece I definitely did pay close enough attention to was the rabbit thing, man. I did notice the bunny thing, but I didn't really, dig too deep into it, if that makes sense. The swap positions of the starting off with the rabbit inside the cage and end up outside the cage. I didn't pay attention to what that meant and stuff. If you want detail about that. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you just read the comment. It is in the old comment section on Patreon. And if this comes out on YouTube later, it's on Patreon in the video section. But yeah, Ash went into detail about a lot of stuff that I didn't pay really close attention to, and he broke it down really, really well, so I appreciate it. I hearted the comment. I was going to respond to it, but I was like, what am I going to respond to? It's good stuff, man. I didn't think it was, I just preferred to just mention it here in the beginning of the video, but it was very well thought out in detail. But yeah, man, definitely look forward to checking this one out, so let's just go ahead and jump into it, folks. We'll talk about it more at the old end.
With that, I've got some letters to write. Listen to this. It's from Mr. Hithercroft. You know, that old bloke with the monocle. It says, "Thank you so much for showing me around your house last Thursday. It is a truly delightful property, and I should very much like to arrange a return visit to inspect it more closely. I hope you will not mind if this time I bring along my camera, as I am very keen to take some photographs of you in the nude."
Oh my God.
"A wide collection of World War II gas masks, which, if you are agreeable, we..." Oh dear, I think I feel sick.
Sounds quite promising then.
I beg your pardon?
Well, it's only a bit of fun, presumably. You never know, it might be serious. We are desperate.
We're not that bloody desperate. In any case,
And you'll see your face put on the mask.
It's to you.
What?
What's that? A diary you're starting up now?
Yeah, just finished. There you are, all yours. Rub each other's thighs with Swarfiga.
You didn't miss that whole trash can. Both pieces.
Welcome
What?
back
How'd that happen?
Suburbia. Yeah.
Oh, you! What's this? My bloody front garden doubling up as Trent Bridge now, is it? If you ask nicely, I'll stick up a sight screen in the dining room for you.
Why don't you sort of down a sewer?
This is a kid.
Sort of down the sewer, you cocky little tyke.
5 seconds we've been back.
I'm going to tell his dad about you.
Yeah, what's he gonna do about it?
You'll soon
is mutual.
Ah, you miss well, get!
The bad kids.
You were a bus to sing about when I finish cuffing you around the ears with that chicken bat. Cheeky little bastards.
They're talking mess. I can't even stand up.
Four 291. Yes? What? Yes, I did, and I'll bloody well shout at them again if I feel like it. And you see what they've done to my window?
Starting fights,
I don't
man.
care. You should bring them up better.
That dude gonna show up, man.
Never done a day's work since he moved in either. Comes to that.
I think Mrs. Aylesbury said he was a painter or something. Got a job with the brewery.
What, as a piss up? What the hell?
Oh no.
Terrific! Yes, it's really wonderful to be heard.
Lovely surprise.
Oh no, she too happy. Yes, too happy. What does it say? Cold-blooded, bro. Dang, dude. Got him.
What the hell is it?
It's a cake.
Ah, Mr. Mildrew, the very man.
I don't suppose he's produced anything yet at all.
I'm sure if he has, it'll be in here. I made a point of saving them all up for you while you were away.
Very thoughtful of you.
Loving it.
Yes. And Pippa said to give you these marigold rubber gloves. I think they're the right size.
Thank you. I think I can manage.
Good. Well, I'll leave you to it then. Happy hunting, Mr. Mildrew.
I'll get a bolt cutter and some new locks. Or a new lock. So gross. Yeah, it's pretty heavy duty lock though, I don't know. Looks fancy too. I think I seen that lock on a lockpicking lawyer.
Minty Danny, a mask in here somewhere. Bloody milk tanker. I mean, what speed was he doing in the first place, for God's sake? I'm going to be suing that day for every penny they've got, I can tell you that.
Oh, God. There must be something better in life than this.
It's not my fault that people treat our estate like a electric trap. What do you mean, am I?
It's about you, buddy.
I don't know what I mean.
You think like a lady, are you, baby? Oh my God.
Forget to put the dustbin out later, will you? Only they won't empty it otherwise.
Yes.
Get back tonight because I'm going to have a drink with someone.
Yes, who's that?
Oh, just a friend who asked me if I wanted to. Do you have to stick that thing down?
Sorry, I thought I tried changing the plug. I've tried everything else. Just because I want to watch.
I really don't think you do.
I thought like maybe she was fantasizing because like that was a passionate kiss. It's pretty intense. Oh my God. Pretty intense kiss, man.
Who the hell's that at this hour? All right, I'll go.
doing your tidy whities, buddy?
All right, all right, all right. Keep your shirt on.
What were you doing, leaving the cat shop? How do you expect me to get back in?
He's like, what the hell? This is great.
Sorry, I'm later than I said.
You had to say something.
I suppose you were starting to worry where I'd got to. Well, it's a bit of a story, and I might as well come clean and tell you.
I just stared at this poor old lady.
You haven't been sleeping with this.
Hey, I thought it was you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This old lady.
Where did she come from? And what on earth is she doing? And why the bloody hell am I whispering? This is my bedroom. Hey, this is the end to a perfect week, isn't it? To come home and find your husband has taken up necrophilia.
That lady is old. Super old.
If I ask what you're doing here?
No, it's all right. Calm down. No one's going to harm you.
Poor old lady.
It's all right.
So, all's well again, I hope.
I hope so.
Oh, your letter. I've only just printed it up, so I haven't had time to check it through, but I don't think there'll be any mistakes.
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much for the coffee.
Oh, a pleasure.
Bye then. Bye-bye, Pippa.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, that seemed to go quite well. Perhaps now at last...
Ah, you know what's gonna happen. She printed his diary, did she?
What was that letter you said you typed up for him?
Oh, just a letter to the dairy about compensation for that milk tanker going into his lamppost. It was only a couple of pages.
Dairy?
Yeah, it's a
Oh
diary.
my god, no. You didn't name the file Dairy.
Why? What was wrong with that? What's the matter now? What's happened? Oh no.
I'm rather afraid you did.
Do it. That's great. I'm guessing she still came clean about the kiss and everything too, right? When she did that intense kiss, I'm like, is this really happening? Because that's still cheating, you know? I don't know, man. But I'm guessing she still came clean, even though she found an old lady in her bed and all that stuff was like squared away and stuff. Flirting is all good and all that jazz, I guess, for some people. I'm not the type of person to flirt, though. I just don't. Because, first of all, I don't know how to do it. And even if I tried, I know I wouldn't be good at it. So, and I'm just not comfortable with it anyway. I know some people enjoy it. They say it keeps, like, I guess, the flames of someone alive, if that's your justification for it. She definitely is out there flirting it up, going on a date and everything, and kissed the heck out of that dude. So, hopefully she came clean with the whole thing, man. But this is fun, man. This is very entertaining and funny stuff. And dude got the red rocket between his leg. No. This goofy self. Man, oh man. Started stuff with kids. Stuff happens to that dude, it would never happen to anybody else. It only happens to freaking Victor, man. Only happens to Victor. And that was a great ending, man. A letter about a dairy truck knocking a lap to the thing, and he has a diary about him and her printout. That was good. That was a nice wrap up to the entire thing. It was just fantastic, man. I know she was pissed off when once he said he thought she was her. That old lady looks like she's like 80, 90 years old. She's like, I'm not that old. How did you like mix it up? He didn't even look at her. That dude usually rocks pajamas and pants. He went to bed he definitely chose the wrong night. Get them with tiny whities, bro. Right up against the old lady. That poor old lady. Oh man, it was good stuff, bro. It was good stuff. It was really, really good. And that dude rifling through poop all this time. And I don't know exactly what she meant when she said, do you know what's worse than warm champagne? And he was like, no. And then I think she said, I wouldn't have figured you would, or I don't think you do, or something. And she's trying to say that your life has been so pristine and all that type of jazz, like, that you've never experienced any, like, true hardships. So you wouldn't actually be able to deal with true ups and downs in a real relationship. Like, what her and Victor have gone through. Losing a child, fights, things like that. And it's only kind of made their relationship stronger. They may get irritated with each other, but they're still gonna be together through thick and thin. Is that the point she was trying to make? I don't know for sure, but I think that's what she was trying to say. That when he was like, there's nothing worse than warm champagne. And it's like, you kind of like live this life of privilege if you never really experienced hardship. So how do I know that you'll better handle, you know, the ups and downs that comes with being in a relationship? I think that's what she was trying to say. I don't know for sure. By the way, man, this is a very entertaining episode. I enjoyed this a lot. It was fun stuff. A lot of good gags throughout the entire thing. All right, folks, man, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully, you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.